In this video, I'm taking a look at the Dark Trooper Star Wars Black Series figure from The Mandalorian. Let's jump right into it. Hey everyone, my name is Christopher. Welcome to Seriously Star Wars. On this channel I do weekly Star Wars reviews, so if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Alright, so today I am taking a look at another Black Series figure. This time it is the Dark Trooper from The Mandalorian. This guy was just released like, I don't know, a couple months ago? A few months ago now? But he's one that I have been looking forward to picking up for a long time, a while. Ever since they announced this figure, I was like, oh my god, I have to get this figure. So, yeah, no, really happy to have this one in the collection. And, like, if you've watched the channel for any amount of time, you probably know I love the Dark Trooper as a character. Like, just the look of him, like that shiny gloss black finish to him. So, like, the Funko Pops, the Mission Fleet figure that I reviewed on the channel, like, those are just, like, you know, some of my favorite ones. And even the Hot Wheels character car, the Dark Trooper one, like, amazing job on all of those. Like, if I could just, you know what, if I had just one, if I had to collect one character, it'd probably, like, the Dark Trooper would be up there as one of those characters that I would just collect one character from the Star Wars universe, aside from maybe Darth Maul. But yeah, no, that's how much I like these Dark Trooper characters, the look, everything about them. Like, they just look fantastic. But enough about that. Let's take a quick look at the packaging here. So because the Dark Trooper is part of the Mandalorian wave of Black Series figures, it does have that kind of burnt orange color scheme going on. So you have the burnt orange trim on the front and the side, as well as the font there. So it does have the character name Dark Trooper, the Hasbro logo, the series that is from Star Wars: The Mandalorian, and then you got the Star Wars Black Series figure, or Black Series logo at the top there. On the left side of the packaging, you got, again, the Star Wars Black Series logo there at the bottom, that burnt orange trim around the side there. On the right hand side is where you have that beautiful artwork of the Dark Trooper there. So you got the main guy in the front, flanked by two other Dark Troopers in the background there. So that just looks absolutely awesome. I love the artwork on these boxes. If I was an inbox collector, like, I don't know, this one I am so tempted to keep in the box just because of that artwork there. But I'm gonna open him up because I've seen how cool this guy looks, and I've been anticipating this for a while. So, but continuing on with the packaging, of course, you got the character name down at the bottom there as well. And then moving on to the back, you got the Star Wars Black Series logo there, and then a little write-up about the Dark Trooper there. And that says, hulking Imperial combat droids with gleaming black armor and powerful jet boots, the Dark Troopers are a powerful design. And then you, of course, have that same image from the side of the Dark Trooper there, again with the two other Dark Troopers in the background flanking him there. So, very cool image there. Again, the burnt orange trim there, and the Dark Troopers number 28 in the series of Mandalorian Black Series figures. And then you got all that legal stuff down there at the bottom, which nobody cares about. So let's open up the Black Series Dark Trooper and we'll take a closer look at him. Alright, so there is the Dark Trooper in the bubble. So let's get him out. He's got a lot of accessories here. Alright, so there is the Dark Trooper out of the packaging, but let's quickly take a look at his accessories, because he does come with quite a few, with him being a quote-unquote deluxe figure. He does have more than just 2 accessories, so let's take a quick look at the accessories. Alright, so the first main accessory is his blaster, of course, so that comes in like almost like a dark gray, almost like a gunmetal gray, but it's not gloss, it is matte. But it does have some silver paint there, some silver detailing on it. So that's really, really nice. I'm glad they did that. That just adds for a little bit of depth on the blaster, but very cool blaster for sure. Love the look of that. So let's set that aside and we'll bring up the other accessories. The next 2 accessories are the flames here. So these flames actually go in the bottom of the Dark Trooper's feet to give it that look of flight. So very cool. I will put these in the bottom of the feet after we take a look at the figure, but then he also does have 2 more accessories. The last 2 accessories being the extra fists that it comes with. So it's hard to tell, but they are fists that are hands that are in the shape of fists, as if he's punching, like in The Mandalorian. As for the Dark Trooper himself, though, look at how amazing this guy looks. He looks fantastic. Like, look at all that detail. Like, I mentioned it in so many videos that Funko, Hasbro, as far, like, when it comes to doing robots, droids, aliens too, but droids for sure, Hasbro and Funko, they really do them right. They really do them justice. Like, this figure looks fantastic. Like, all the mechanical parts on this guy look fantastic. He is a gloss black paint, so he's probably gonna end up with some fingerprints after this review here, but just look at it. You know, he's got all that great gloss black armor. The torso bit, the shoulder pads, and like the bit around his torso is like a separate piece, like a softer vinyl piece, which is okay. I wish I would have made the chest part of him, but that's okay. But it still looks cool. There's like little details on his chest, little bits of red, like the red lights on his chest, the red eyes, which look absolutely fantastic. Almost as if they're lighting up in front of you, but that like, how fantastic does that look? But look at all the other details on this guy. Like, all the joints are like this kind of silver paint there, and it looks very mechanical, like an actual droid, like an actual robot. So look at that. Like, that's just too cool. Like, these joints are just, my goodness. Like, all these joints, even like on the inside of the leg, you got like the silver for like the bits of his leg on the inside. Like, that's just amazing. Such amazing detail on this figure. This is just, oh my god. I cannot express how cool this figure is. Like, if you guys are Black Series figure collectors, this one is a must-have. Like, even look, the torso. Like, you got little bits of silver there for like the pistons that are like in his midsection there. Like, how cool does that look? That looks absolutely fantastic. Great job, Hasbro, on this one. This has got to be my favorite Black Series figure. Definitely my most anticipated one that I wanted to get. Like, I've wanted this one more than any other Black Series figure for sure, ever since I've seen it announced. But look at all that detail. Fantastic detail. Oh, even like around the legs. Even around the leg. He's got like little bits of ammunition there. The way everything swivels, like, very robotic. Very cool. Like, the joints are awesome. Like, the joints are very similar to the K2SO joints, because I believe they're very similar. They got the circular joints there where they bend from, but they also swivel too. Like, oh, it's a double swivel, so it's the leg swivels that way. Oh wow, that's some serious posing. So you can swivel that bit, and then you can swivel this bit, the calf and the so the whole knee swivels. Wow, that's a lot of articulation. So I guess a little bit better articulation on these guys than the your usual Black Series figure. Let's see if that's the same. So that's the elbow that bends and swivels. Yeah, and the forearm. My God, that's a lot of articulation options for sure. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the other Black Series figures don't articulate that much. Maybe the arms do, but I don't know if the knees do. Let me know. Let me know down in the comments. I can't remember if they do or not. But maybe these ones just swivel a little bit easier. But they swivel all sorts of directions everywhere, pretty much. So, man, and then more little details. Like you got like these pouches at the back there around his belt. Such a great looking figure. Such a great looking figure. Such a great looking character. Man, he just looks awesome. Like, look at that. Like, how menacing does he look? Like, he just looks fantastic. I'm gonna switch these hands on. I want to see how easy these are. So that should just pop off there, I think. Yeah, so that just pops off, and then there's just that little nub there. So there's just that little nub that you can put the other fist on. If I can get the right fist, put the right fist on the right hand here. So yeah, that just pops on there. Then he's got a punching fist, right? Like that's cool if you display him with the two fists, the two punching fists. There, and now he's ready to punch the door down, right? With those two punching fists. Pretty cool. Pretty detailed too, I think. Very cool. But let me put the other fists on, the other hands on. All right, and just like that, the other hands are on, and this is the way I'm gonna keep him. I'm not gonna pose him with the fists closed, because I'm gonna pose him with that blaster. So let's put the blaster in his hand actually, because that blaster is cool. Like, how awesome does that look? Like, even with one hand, even him holding it with one hand, that looks awesome. But let's do something with two hands here. See if we can get him in a pose with two hands. Oh yeah, look at that. Like, look at that guy. Look how awesome that looks. That looks fantastic. Yeah, this is definitely like my favorite Black Series figure now. Like, I don't know how Hasbro's gonna top it for me. Like, this is my absolute favorite, hands down. Like, loads of detail, but like look at him. Look at him. Like, simple pose like that, just standing on the shelf like that. That's gonna look awesome. But he does come with those flames. So those flames go in the holes at the bottom of his feet. So you pop those in there, and you pop the other one in there. And if you had a flight stand, you could have him like he's flying, right? So there's enough tilt on his head there where it looks like he's flying. Like that looks cool. That looks very cool. But one, I don't have a flight stand, and two, I just want to pose him on the shelf, just have him standing there. He looks menacing just standing there like that, right? Like, how incredible is that? Like, oh man, this figure is just so incredible. Like, look at that. Look at all that detail. All that detail. That gloss black, too. Like, it just looks fantastic. He just looks fantastic. So yeah, this is by far my favorite, my most favorite Black Series figure that Hasbro has released so far. I really don't know how they're going to top this guy, but let me know, what do you guys think of the Dark Trooper Star Wars Black Series figure from The Mandalorian? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and then click to watch one of my other reviews. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.